Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat, has so much fun for everyone. Now what do you think of that? Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat, will make you smile. Don't touch your dial. It's Felix, the wonderful cat. Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat, will make you smile. Don't touch your dial. It's Felix, the wonderful cat.
You see what I mean, Wally? When I flick this light switch, the lights don't go off.
So that's what they mean when they say you're light-fingered. Your finger always brings light.
Well, I hardly think so. But we definitely do have a problem with our electricity. And that's why I called an electrician. Oh, that must be him right now. Come in.
Hi, everybody. I'm the electrician, Mr. Flash.
You're kidding.
Are you surprised that I'm an electrician?
Well, no, Mr. Flash. I think he's just a little surprised that you came so quickly.
Well, what's the problem?
Well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Felix the Cat, and this is Wally the Koala. And this is the problem.
No, that's not a problem. You're just light-fingered.
See, Felix, just like I said.
Well, Mr. Flash, is there anything you can do to make it so we can turn off the lights when we leave the clubhouse?
Oh, sure, no problem at all. I'm going to take care of it right away. Just let me get my electrostatic meter and my needle radiation rod and my antenna net and my inlet outlet. You know, it's no big deal when a light switch doesn't go off. That's nothing. I can take care of this in a second. I'll just give it the old 1, 2.
Felix, listen. What's that?
I think Mr. Flash has made the water run.
Oh, damn. I must have given it the old 2, 1 instead of the old 1, 2. I never could, Ed. Well, here we go.
Oh, no. Now he's making the lights make toast.
Could you make mine a little lighter, please?
Oh, that's not going to help our lights.
Well, my, we certainly do have a more complicated problem than I thought. You know, electricity is not the simplest of subjects. It's very complicated, and sometimes it requires a lot of care and caution.
Well, that's why we called an electrician.
And not just any electrician, you know. I'm third-generation electrician. Well, my father was an electrician, and his father before him. Oh, yes, sir. There's always been electricians in my family. Why, my family breeds electricians like the Osmonds and the Jacksons breed singers. There was
Mr.
never
Flash.
a question about what I was going to be. Oh, no, sir.
Mr. Flash.
No, sorry, Bob. Never a question. My father said, "You're going to be an electrician." When I was just knee-high to a floor outlet. And it did not make a difference if I protested until I was blue in the face. It did not make a difference.
Mr. Flash.
It never occurred to him that I might want to be a ball player or an astronaut or an accountant. No, sir, it never occurred to him at all.
Mr. Flash.
Little relative that I might not want to be an electrician or that I might not be good at it. What is this stupid wire hanging from me?
Mr. Flash. Oh, no. Now you've done it.
Oh, don't thank me now, please.
Oh, boy.
I don't want Thank you for taking this time with me, Felix. After I shut off all your electricity and flooded your clubhouse and made your toaster start toasting light bulbs.
And made my lamp start toasting bread.
Right. I forgot about that one.
Well, don't worry about it, Mr. Flash. As you say, it was never your fate to become an electrician. But don't worry about it. Everything's fixed and it's back to order again.
Do you want me to take a look at it, Felix, just to make sure it's okay?
No. That won't be necessary, Mr. Flash. I wouldn't worry your head about that at all. What we have to worry about now is you. How can we help you?
I'm a failure, Felix. Let's face it.
Oh, well, let's just say that you're not a very successful electrician. Now, we can't be all good at everything, you know. For instance, we can't all be good actors.
Right.
And not everybody can be a good singer like me.
Right.
And not everybody can be a good gardener.
Right.
And not everyone can fix a lamp to make toast.
Oh!
What's small enough to pass through a wire and hot enough to start a fire, and you can't see it, but it's still there. So much energy and some to spare. Electricity, that's what it is. Electricity, for short, call it Triz. Electricity, where would we be without you? I hate to say I'm afraid of the dark, but you know that it's true. What's small enough to pass through a wire and hot enough to start a fire, and you can't see it, but it's still there. So much energy and some to spare. Electricity, that's what it is. Electricity, for short, call it Triz. Electricity, where would we be without you? I hate to say I'm afraid of the dark, but you know that it's true. Electricity, that's what it is. Electricity, for short, call it Triz. Electricity, where would we be without you? I hate to say I'm afraid of the dark.
Now, Mr. Flash, what we have to do now is find a new occupation for you. One that you like and one that you can do well.
And then we have to find a way to tell Bertha if we dare.
Bertha, if we dare.
Oh, you don't know my big sister Bertha. There isn't a day go by that she doesn't remind me of my duty to uphold the family tradition of excellence in electrical maintenance and service. How are we going to tell her, Felix? How are we going to tell her and remain in one piece?
We? Did I hear you say we?
Oh, I can't face her alone, Felix. Oh, no.
Marion! Miss Marion! Wait until you hear what Mr. Flash did to our club!
Well, I heard, Wally, and isn't that terrible for you and for Felix and for poor Mr. Flash?
Terrible! I haven't laughed so hard since the table collapsed in the middle of a big spaghetti dinner! What a mess!
Oh, Wally, you're incorrigible.
I'm incorrigible?
Uh-huh.
I thought I was in the library. I didn't know I was incorrigible.
No, Wally, incorrigible. One word. It means you just can't be changed.
Do you want to change me? I didn't think anybody would want to change me.
No, Wally, I guess not. I like you just the way you are. And what's
Gee.
worse is that you know it, you silly.
Well, anyway, Mr. Flash is the one that needs to be changed. He's either got to change his job or learn something about electricity. Gosh, I know more about electricity than he does. You know, I don't know anything. Miss Marion, maybe you could teach me something about electricity, and then I could teach Mr. Flash.
Well, you know, Wally, electricity is a very difficult subject, and it takes lots of study. It's all about electrical current and where that current comes from, how it's carried from one place to the other, and all the wonderful things that that current can produce. Did you know that the energy from electricity can put light in homes, schools, and factories?
Wow.
It makes engines start, cars move, and planes go. It can also put warmth into a cold home or cold food. Let's take a look at the children's fun puzzle and see what else we can learn about electricity.
Oh, good idea. That always helps me out a lot.
Pull up a seat there.
Okay.
You ready?
I sure am.
Thinking cap on today?
My thinking cap is on.
Okay, how many letters does the first word have?
It's always got 5 letters.
5 letters, all right, and here's your clue. Remember I told you that a car needs electricity. And one of the reasons a car needs electricity is so that when you put the key in the ignition and you turn it, this will start.
The engine will start.
Right, now, the engine is made up of what? All different pieces. And sometimes instead of an engine, it's called something else.
A
Plane,
motor?
a motor, that's right.
I'm right.
You're absolutely right. You want to spell it?
Sure.
Okay, I'll help you a little.
M-O-T-O-R. Motor.
Motor, and things besides cars have motors. You know that, right?
Sure.
A lot of electrical things do.
Yeah, almost everything electrical has a motor or an engine
You're
to make
absolutely
it run.
right. You're absolutely right. You ready to go on to the next one?
I'm ready.
How many letters does the next one have?
3.
Okay, and there's an M in the middle.
M for the middle.
For the middle. Okay,
Is
now
that a
this
joke?
one's... Well, it is now, don't you think? Okay, it's a 3-letter word, and here's your clue. This is a little tricky.
Okay.
It's a measurement. It's a type of measurement of electrical current.
Let's see, measurement. It's not feet or inches, because that's not electrical
Right,
terms.
just remember, it's an electrical term.
Let's see, with a light bulb, we have watts.
Right.
Is that right?
Well, no, that's not the answer I'm looking for, but you're absolutely right about the light bulb.
Electrical measurement.
It's a short word, 3 letters,
Short word.
an M in the middle.
Amperes.
Amperes. Well, what's short for that?
Amp.
Amp. Can you spell it?
Amp, I right?
You are right. Spell amp.
Okay. A-M-P. Amp.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
You're really going through these today. You want to go to the next word?
Yeah.
Okay, 5 letters again.
5 letters again.
Okay, and there's a T in the middle.
T in the middle.
All right, now, this is what a light bulb has. You just gave me the word before. It's also a type of measurement of electricity.
What?
That's right.
What?
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, what was the answer?
What's the
I was
answer?
asking you what and what. That's another example of a word
Word that
means
has 2
things.
meanings.
We're
That's
getting
right.
a lot of those lately.
We sure are. Can you spell this what?
What? I'm not sure.
W-A-T.
W-A-T-T. And the other one is
S. There's an S on the end.
W-H-A-T.
That's right. So there are 2
Right.
different spellings and 2 different meanings.
Right.
Okay, we've got our last word here.
Isn't this fun?
It sure is. Now, this is something that you'd use in your home. It needs electricity to work, and I think a lot of us would be lost without it. You plug it in, and you make sure your clothes aren't wrinkled anymore because you now use this on them.
They're not. I put them in the dryer
No, to get the wrinkles out.
to get the wrinkles out. I iron them.
You iron them. An iron needs electricity.
Oh, iron. In the old days, they just put them in coal and heated them.
Well, not the clothes.
No, the iron.
Right, you're right, to get it hot. And
But
now
now
they plug
modern
them
ones,
in.
you plug them in, right?
Can you spell iron for me?
Yeah. I-R-O-N.
That was a
Iron.
pretty good puzzle. Thanks a lot for helping me.
You're welcome.
Okay, now I'll tell you what. Let's take a look
What?
at some of... Okay, come on, be serious now. You wanted to
Okay.
learn about this.
Yes.
Okay, let's take a look at some of these books, and we'll give you all sorts of information on electrical current and electricity. It might take a while to understand some of the significant terms, but you will in time, and I bet it'll be worth your while. As a matter of fact, Wally, it might make you want to go into some of the other areas of electricity, like electrodynamics, electrochemistry, all sorts of things.
Marion, do you know what?
What?
I think Mr. Flash better get a different job.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad it was just a fuse, eh, Mr. Flash? Say, we took care of that light problem in a flash, didn't we? How's it going here?
What do you think, Felix? Do you like it as much as I do?
Well, I hate to break this to you, Mr. Flash, but I don't think you're going to make a very good carpenter. That's the worst letter opener I ever seen.
Letter opener? This is a spoon.
Oh,
Well,
Sorry.
if you don't like that, maybe you'll like this, huh? What do you think? Pretty terrific, isn't it?
well,
Oh, well, if you don't like this, you're not gonna like my sculpture, because the artwork was much better.
well, Mr. Flash, finding a career is hard work. You have to look a long time before you find the one that's just right for you.
I want to be a fireman.
There you go.
I've wanted to be a fireman ever since I saw my first fire, and I watched those super firemen go in and rescue a whole family. Yes, sir. I want to be a fireman. But I'll probably be a failure at that, too.
But you never tried it.
Never. I never even had the courage to tell anybody until now.
Then go for it. You'll never know until you go for it.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will become a fireman.
Yeah.
That's what you think.
Oh my gosh, it's Bertha.
How are you going to be a fireman when you're supposed to be an electrician?
Tell her, Felix. Tell her why.
Well, Bertha, it's
Just
because...
keep quiet, Cat. It's none of your business. This is between me and my brother. Actually, the way he's acting, it's between me and me. He's got a responsibility to carry on the family tradition. Our grandfather was an electrician, and our father was an electrician. And now it's Montmorency's turn to be an electrician.
Montmorency?
That's me, Felix.
The Flash name and excellence for electrical service and maintenance must be carried on.
But I'm no good at
And he
it.
doesn't want to do it either.
Yeah.
That doesn't have anything to do with it. Our generation must carry on its duty.
Wait a minute. I've got an idea. Say, Bertha, why don't you become an electrician? You can carry on the tradition.
Me?
Sure, you're part of this generation. You could become the electrician, and Montmorency can, he can become the fireman.
Say, I never thought of that. Me, the electrician. Me, the carrier on of the family tradition. What a great idea. Say, what was your name, Mr. Cat?
Felix, Bertha. The name's Felix.
God, Felix, I bet I'll make a great electrician.
And who knows? Maybe I'll even make a good fireman. But probably not.
And this is what you'll need, Felix, if you want to send messages by Morse code.
Great, Bertha. I doubt if we'll need it, but great.
Hey, want me to fix it up so you can watch TV, listen to your stereo, show a film, bake a pie, freeze a turkey, and take a whirlpool in your sauna all at the same time?
Wow! Yeah!
I don't think so, Bertha. I mean, well, for the one or two times that we might want to do that, it just wouldn't be worth it. But thanks.
Yeah, that fireman exam should just about be over. Hey, Bertha, you're a great electrician.
Oh, it's in the genes. You just have to know how to get it out.
But more importantly, you have to want to do it. Say, speaking of that, I wonder how Montmorency is doing.
I said I think his fireman exam should just about be over.
Well, if he fails, he can always come and help me. The way things are going, I'm gonna need a good assistant pretty soon. Say, Wally, would you want to be an electrician?
Would I have to know about engines and motors and watts and amperes and all that stuff?
Well, sure.
I think I'll just stay a koala bear.
Uh-oh. Well, how did it go, Montmorency? Did you make it? Well, why are you looking so sad?
When they found out that I was an electrician, they put me in charge of electrical supplies. Now I know I'm gonna mess it up and they're gonna throw me out of the fire department, too.
You're not gonna mess up. You'll do great.
Wow, Felix, every time I plug something in, everything goes bananas.
Oh, that's silly, Montmorency. Now, just come over here and plug this in. Now, come on.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Oh.
Now I did. I give me an electrician and now I give me a fireman either.
Wait, hold on a minute. Wait. The whole town's blacked out. It's a power failure. So it wasn't your fault at all, Montmorency. Oh, it's a good thing I brought the flashlights.
Well, I mean, I didn't do it.
No.
I'm so happy.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Every time the lights go out, Wally has to go to sleep.
Wally.
Oh, Wally,
Hope it doesn't last too long.
asleep.